How come the screen so small? Okay. Hi everybody, can you hear me? Hi Gabriel. We'll wait for another 1 or 2 more minutes, okay? Let's wait for more people to join. Hi Timmy. Hi Maisha. Hi Fortune Cookie. If you want to know more about the fees, you can head down to our social media platforms. You can take a look at Writers at Work and send your inquiries to the administrative department. Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to Writers at Work TikTok Live. My name is teacher JJ. Today we'll be doing the Nanyang Primary School 2016 Preliminary Paper 2, okay? Hello Iris. No, I'm not Lin Junjie. My name is Jia Chun, but you can call me teacher JJ, okay? Let's wait for another minute. Hi Xian Xian. Yes, Fortune Cookie, if you want to know more about our fees and program, you can click on the link in our bio. Thank you, Wao Jin. Hi, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. Do you remember me? Welcome to the stream. Can you see? Is this good? Is this good enough for you? Do I need to make any adjustment? I hope not. Okay. Soon you can invite your friends. I remember you brought along a few friends into the live. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. Today we'll be doing Nanyang Preliminary Exam Paper 2 from 2016. Okay, to start off, let's do the grammar MCQ section first. Okay, so for question 1, Maylee, you blank that book since this morning. Put it down now and take a break, said mother. So what do you think should be the correct answer? Let's break it down step by step, okay? Since this morning, so that means the period has not ended yet, right? Because it's since this morning, it's not in the past yet. Hi, yes, I see a few answers. For hi, double smiley face. Were you also here from the last week live as well? You all think the answer is 4? Yes, it's quite simple, right? Have been reading, right? It's not are reading, it's not were reading, it's not will be reading, right? Because will be is in the future, are reading is not as right as have been reading, okay? Because it's since this morning, so it should be in the continuous tense, okay? The present perfect needs to be there because the period has not ended. It's still since this morning, so easy. Let's go on the next question. He'll join us for dinner tonight, blank, Mrs. Davy asks. What do you think? Sir, you think it's 1? How about the rest? Oh, double smiling face also think is one? What's your name, double smiley face, if I may ask? Hi, Teddy Bear. Maybe you all can introduce yourself so that I can, you know, talk to you all and call out your names. Okay, so your thing is 1, right? It's quite easy, right? This question is tonight, so it's not in the past tense, so it shouldn't be couldn't or wouldn't, right? Shouldn't also shouldn't be. So answer is 1. It's quite simple. Good job to everybody. For question 3, a police officer saw the thief blank along the street and gave chase immediately. You think it's 3 soon? Okay. How about the rest? 3. Everything is 3? Okay, very good. Should be quite simple, right? Police officer saw the thief. It's definitely not past tense, okay? Because remember last week I was saying after this type of sensory verb, it should always be in the base form. So it's either run or running, okay? So it should be quite simple. Good job, everybody. Question 4. Everything displayed on the shelves blank to be removed by tomorrow, the manager instructed. What do you think? Susan, you're very on board today, so fast. I think it's 3, huh? Double smiley face thing is 1. Teddy bear also think is 1. So, do you want to double check? Maybe after double confirming your answers, and then you think it's 3? How do I pronounce your name? And I don't know, Ben. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Those that just joined, we are doing Nanyang Primary 6 2016 Prelim Paper 2, okay? Everybody thinks 3. Okay, it's either 1 or 3. Let's see, okay? Everything displayed on the shelves. Is it has or have? Why do you think it's have? Or why do you think it's has? Everything is singular. Everything is singular. Yes. The word every, right? It's the same thing, right? But if we have every, if we have each, oh, this should be what? Singular, right? As in, I get the idea that you all choose has and have, because it's by tomorrow, so it's still in the present. But is it singular or plural? That's the debates here, right? There's an equal number of people who choose singular and plural. Okay, the final answer should be 1, okay? Because after everything is singular, it's not plural, okay? Any questions, feel free to just ask in the comment section, okay? I will read them out. Let's move on to question 5. That mathematics question was very challenging, but Mr. Tan made it blank like an easy one when he was solving it. What do you think? Teddy bear thing is 1, okay. Seem, hi, welcome aspect. Your thing is 1? Should be quite straightforward, right? It's good that nobody chose the past tense, although the question was in the past. Because after made, the same idea, okay? It should be in the root form. So answer should be 1. Okay, should be quite simple. Let's move on. Question 6. Of the 50 pupils who have blank a member of our book club, 10 of them have yet to pay their membership fees. What do you think? Student think is 1. Teddy bear also think is 1. Aspect thing is 1. Wait, Student, you change your answer to 2? Okay. Student is not became. Yes, is 1. Correct. Okay, the present perfect, the form of become is become, okay? It's not became. Just take note, okay? Let's move on to question 7. The poachers armed themselves with weapons of various kinds and set off in search blank exotic wild animals. One, everybody think is 1. Good job, should be very simple, okay? In search of. Usually people will choose like in search for. Okay, that's like one of the most common error. But it should be in search of, it's not in search for. Okay, the correct preposition should be used. Angrian, you think is option 4 for question 7? In search over exotic wild animals. It's not right, okay? These are all your phrasal verbs. Okay, let's move on to question 8. Not blank effort is needed to prepare meals these days because pre-packed food is readily available. What do you think? Effort, is it countable or uncountable? I see 2 and 3s. Hi Binam, welcome to the stream. Seems like everybody think it's 3, huh? Double smiley face, you want to double check your answer? Double all the way. Hi Nazira. Little effort, double smiley face, okay? Just should be quite easy, it's uncountable. Effort is uncountable, so few and many is obviously out. Okay, let's try question 9. Could something have happened to Jane? It is already 2:30 p.m. She blank be here by now, said Susan. Yes, good job, Ingrid. Should have been. 3, 4. Hi, Creamy. I see 3 and I see 4. Let's take a look, okay? Is it 3 or is it 4? Would and should. Could something have happened to Jane? It is already 2:30 p.m. She would be here by now. She should be here by now. It's a bit different, right? She should be here by now, right? It's 4. But do you know why? Who chose 3? Binam. Binam also choose 3. Why do you think is would? Before I explain. Okay, would is usually used to talk about something that is, imagined or possible. And it's often used when a possible situation is not going to happen. Okay, then should is used to say that something should, like something is ought to happen, or something supposed to happen but it didn't take place. So that's why we use should and not would. Okay? Let's move on to question 10. Jay could not manage 10 push-ups. Blank, hard, he tried. Double smiley face thing is 3. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream, okay? We are on Nanyang 2016 Primary 6 Prelim Paper 2 today. Everybody think it's 3. Okay, a bit. Some 4, there's a 4. Okay, it's however hard, okay? However hard means the same thing as no matter how, okay? Okay. So it should be quite straightforward, this one, however hard, okay? Let's move on. Now we are doing the vocab MCQ. I think this is something that, again, many of y'all will hate to do. But if you can score well in this, usually you'll do like quite well for your paper 2. Okay. Okay, let's start with question 11. It was thanks to the blank of a neighbor that the fire which broke out in Mr. Ong's house was discovered before it could spread. What do you think? Is it the duty, bravery, tenacity, or vigilance? Hi, 𝗲𝗓𝗪𝗧𝗛. 4, right? I see the majority choosing 4. How about 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓 double smiley face? Are you still here? Thanks for the answer, Nazira. Your think it's option 4? Hi, Teddy Bear. Option 4. Okay, should be vigilance, okay? Do you know the meaning of option 2? No. Option 2, the meaning here means courteous, okay? Something like courtesy like that. It's definitely not duty. It's definitely not tenacity as well. Okay, should be vigilance. Vigilance means looking out, very aware, very alert. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Along the way, if there's any word that you all don't really quite understand, feel free to just ask me about it, okay? I will stop and then I will explain the definition of the word. Question 12. To the blank of my knowledge, 𝗖𝗎𝗓𝗧 was our first president. What do you think? I think this is the easiest vocabulary question ever. It's not even a vocabulary question. Hi, Itachi. Option 1. I'm seeing all the option 1. Yes, should be quite straightforward, okay? Can't be any other answer already. It's to the best. Okay? Question 13. It was obvious that he was lying because his statement blank what he had mentioned earlier on. What do you think? What does fullest means? Fullest, all these word best, most, fullest, they are pretty much like synonyms, you know, they have like the same description of something being maxed out in terms of its capacity. Yeah, but we don't really use fullest. I see you the option 4. Hi, unknown kid. Welcome to the stream. Question 13 answer should be option 4, okay? It's contradicted. Okay? And Green, you choose option 2. Expose. His statement didn't expose. To know if someone is truly lying, you know, probably the person is not very consistent with his statements, which means that there should be a contradiction, right? There should be something that's opposite of what he said earlier on. That's why people think that he's lying, right? It's not really exposed. Because a liar wouldn't expose himself, isn't it? Okay? Question 14. Hong Kong is a blank populated country. People live in crowded conditions. And green thing is option 2, okay. How about the rest? Legal Margo also think it's 2. Teddy Bear thinks 2. Double smiley face also thinks 2. Okay, should be quite obvious, okay? Densely populated. How about Singapore? What do you think? Do you think Singapore is a what kind of populated country? This one is not relevant to the question, okay? Just testing your geography knowledge. You feel 2 for SG. Yes. Singapore is a densely populated country, okay? Okay, let's move on to question 15. After putting it off for weeks, Jacob finally blank painting his bedroom. What do you think? Again, this is about phrasal verb. Thanks for sharing the lives, okay? Feel free to invite all your friends to come to the stream. Okay. The thing is to got a hit in. Do you need a little bit more help for this? Let me write the definition of the phrasal verb for you, okay? Hi BBSH, hi Kimberly Chong. I see option 2 and option 3. I don't know. Hi Sing. Okay. Got by with. Got by with means, let me just write the definition, okay, so that it can help you a little bit better. Got by with means living with difficulty. And this is a day by day thing, usually. Okay? Like you can say like his family is not very rich, but they managed to go by with what they have. So you're saying like, you know, they are able to live and cope with the difficult situation that they are being put in. Okay? It's okay, y'all don't need to confirm your answer first, okay? I'll just let y'all know the definition first so that y'all are it's easier for y'all. Got a hit in. Got a hit means, you know, you made progress. But usually got a hit in, you want to use it for some comparison. Okay? Yes, a lot of people think it's 3, okay? So got ahead is usually used for like when there's comparison, you want to be ahead of your friends, right? So you can say like, oh, he got ahead in his career, something like that, okay? Got around to means finding time, okay? Finding time to do something, okay? So the answer should be 3, should be quite simple, okay? Okay, now let's do this. Let's try to match the meaning of the words to the correct answer, okay? Can you see if I do it like that? Is this okay for you? Should be okay, yeah? If you all cannot really see, you all must let me know. Hi Marlene, welcome everybody. By the way, I'm a new teacher in Writers at Work, okay? This is like my second live stream session. My name is Teacher JJ. So let's start with question 16 first. From 15 March 2016, the skeleton of a sperm whale goes on display at the 𝗖𝗖𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 Natural History Museum. The exhibit was unveiled at the official launch of the Jubilee Whale exhibit. So what do you think is the meaning of unveiled? Let me write the word here. Can you see the options? What do you think unveiled means in the context of the question? Sing, you think is revealed? Okay, okay. Nazira also think is revealed. Okay, let's go back to the question, okay? Hopefully you can see. I see option 2, option 1. Okay, the exhibit was unveiled at the official launch of the Jubilee Whale exhibit. Is it revealed or disclosed? I see a lot of option 1. Engren, you choose option 2. It's not really correct. Okay, because disclosed means like it's usually for like, you know, like some secretive or like new information. You know, like disclose his secret, disclose like disclose an information that shouldn't be shared around. You know, but in this case, it's not really a secret, okay? It's something that supposed to be shown for display, and then they decide to unveil it. So it should be revealed. Revealed is a better word here. Okay. So good job to everybody who get it right. Let's continue. Other than marvel at the sheer size of the marine mammal, visitors to the museum can also learn more about its biology, the threats it encounters, and the story of its discovery. So what do you think? What does visitor means? Let's see the options, okay? Visitors. Hopefully you can see the options that are available. Is it clients, guests, tourists, customers? Your thing is tourists. Let's go back to the question, okay? Just look at the context of the question, okay? Other than marvel at the sheer size of the marine mammal, visitors to the museum, is it tourists? Is it only tourists that visits the museum? Because a lot of people choose tourists. Tourist is what? When do you usually use tourists? You usually use tourists visit attractions. How about tourists visit attraction? Then how about the locals? Cannot be, right? In the context of these questions, the correct answer should be guests. Okay, should be option 2. Okay, because it's not limited to just the tourists there. Okay, it's a little bit tricky. I see a lot of you choosing tourists, but it's okay. If you don't understand this question, feel free to let me know again, okay? I'll just move on first. Okay, question 18. Can also learn more about its biology, the threats it encounters. So, what do you think? Yes, Luis, thank you for the very brief explanation, yeah? I appreciate it a lot. So, encounters. What do you think? Your thing is 1. Yes, majority choose 1. Okay, majority choose 1, so it should be quite simple, okay? Encounters means faces. It's not engages, not sustains, not endures, okay? If you all need to know the meaning of the word, feel free to let me know, but I'll just move on. Question 19. Let's see the passage again. The skeleton was preserved and mounted in just 8 months. We have expedited the process through very hard work. Expedite. What do you think? I see 4s and 3s. Quicken. Okay, let's go back to the question again, okay? Teddy bear. Take a look at the sentence, okay? The context is, the skeleton was preserved and mounted in just 8 months. We have expedited the process through very hard work. So what do you think? What do you think they're trying to like emphasize here? Like, using the context of the question, let's try to guess what is the meaning of expedite. You don't know? It's like imagine I say, wow, today Teddy bear eat her food in just 3 minutes. You know, it's like trying to say what, like there's some sense of like how to say, like being fast, right? Make things fast, speed up, right? Hasten, yes, correct. Unicorn. Yeah, so it should be quicken. Okay? So even if let's say you all don't really know like what's the exact meaning of expedite, right? Usually when you read the context of the question, you should more or less be able to gauge which is a more suitable word. Okay, even if you don't know the meaning. Okay, let's go to question 20. It was no mean feat, and it did not come cheap, said the museum's head, Professor Peter Ng. The museum has raised about 1.3 million for scientific and educational efforts related to the sperm whale carcass. So what do you think? Raised. Once again, I am very grateful to all of you for your active participation, okay? Let's learn together, okay? You think it's 2? You think it's un? Un. So many people choose un. How about the rest? What do you think? Anyone feel like they have a different answer? OJK think it's 3. Hi, cool edits. Double smiley face also think it's 3. Okay, so there's 2 and 3. Okay, is it earn or obtain? Okay, so let's take a look at the question again. Okay, the museum has raised about 1.3 million for scientific and educational efforts related to the sperm whale carcass. So is it the museum has earned, or is it the museum has obtained? It's very different, right? Usually, how do you use earn? Like, if you earn money, is what? Like, if you work, if you, yeah, usually if you work, you'll earn money, right? Because that's the money you work for, right? But in this case, it's not really earned, okay, but it's more of obtaining this $1.3 million. Okay, so the answer should be obtain. This is funded. Yes, correct, Unicorn. The museum did not do anything to earn this, okay? The museum, in fact, probably went outsourcing for, you know, people or like certain organizations who can help to fund for their project, okay? So they probably would obtain it rather than earning it, okay? Let's move on. I'll skip the graphic stimulus, okay? Yes, earn suggests payment for work or services, correct? Okay, let's do some grammar close now. So, can you see? Is it clear for you? Are you a breakfast? Okay. You all choose M already. That's fast. Okay. Let's do it together. Are you a breakfast eater or a breakfast skipper? If you have been skipping breakfast, you may be doing your body more harm than good. The tablet tilted. Is it better now? Okay. Okay, I see people choosing M, okay? Correct. Because of the word more, right? There's a comparison being made here. So the answer should be then. Let's cross it out. Some studies have shown that skipping breakfast is associated blank the prevalence of obesity. Thanks for pointing it out, Marlene. What do you think? Some studies have shown that skipping breakfast is associated blank the prevalence of obesity. Straightforward, right? Should be with, associated with. Okay. While studies have yet to show a consistent link, blank, eating breakfast and body weight. What do you think? D. Okay, how about the rest? How about double smiley face? Do you remember? Remember what should be the answer? Well, studies have yet to show a link. Because of the word link here, right? It should be between. Okay? So, good job. Because there should be a link between two different things. Between eating breakfast and body weight. Okay? Hi, double smiley face, yes. So, let's move on. One of the hypotheses given is that although breakfast skippers miss the calories from breakfast, it might be compensated through food eaten at blank times during the day. What do you think? L? You think it's L? At such? Or is it J? At other times. Is it at such times during the day, or is it at other times during the day? Although breakfast, let's read the sentence again, okay? Although breakfast skippers miss the calories from breakfast, it might be compensated through food eaten at blank times during the day. Yes, Nazira, thanks for correcting your answers, okay? I was trying to hint you as well. So it should be others. Okay, it should be other time. Okay? Shouldn't be such times. Let's continue. Breakfast eaters tend to blank normal body weight. Sometimes when we read, it sounds wrong. Yeah, correct. So usually I like to tell my students, after you input all your answers, right, you should double check by reading it again. Can. I'll try to zoom in a bit. Is it better for you, Wayne? So sorry, yeah. Okay. I think it's F. Breakfast eaters tend to blank normal body weight. No problem, Wayne. F. Clear cut, right? The answer should just be F, right? Have. Okay, so good job. Everyone who's in the stream, feel free to just input your answer in the comment, okay? I will read them. Okay, it's okay to be wrong, let's learn together. Okay, they are less likely to overeat and their calorie intake blank more evenly distributed throughout the day. What do you think? You think it's H, double smiley face? How about the rest? Najira think it's B? Is it B? Let's see. H and B. They are less likely to overeat and their calorie intake are more evenly distributed. Is it R or is it is? What do you think? Do you think calorie intake, their calorie intake, is it singular or is it plural? Nazira, what do you think? You think it's plural? How about teddy bear or double smiley face? Plural cause their. No, okay, it's not plural, okay, it's is. This is a pretty tricky question. When they say their calorie intake, okay, the intake is only one. Are you all a bit confused here? Is it okay to move on? Or do you want me to explain a little bit more? Is it clear for you, Nazira? Teddy bear and double smiley face? Okay, let's move on. Breakfast keepers usually choose food that is readily available around them. Blank as food from vending machines and fast food restaurants when hunger pangs strike later blank the day. So the other thing is 35. Okay, I see some L. How about double smiley face? Oh, okay. You also think it's L. Okay, I just saw your. Okay. So breakfast keepers usually choose food that's readily available around them, such as food from vending machines, okay? And fast food restaurants when hunger pangs strike later blank the day. What do you think? What can be correct input for this question 36. Okay, G. Nigeria also thinks G. Okay, should be quite easy. Strike later in the day. Okay, this leads to unwise food choices. Blank. Poor diet quality in breakfast skippers. What do you think? Hi everybody, welcome. To those that just joined, welcome to Writers at Work. Today we are doing 2016 Primary 6 Nanyang Prelim Paper 2. Welcome to the live stream. A, okay. A, Najira also think it's A. So this leads to unwise food choices and poor diet quality in breakfast skippers. Okay, it's two different things. So there should be a conjunction there. With adequate nutrients from breakfast, breakfast eaters blank have better concentration. What do you think? Nigeria think is P. The debate also think is P. Okay, correct. The answer is P. Breakfast eaters will have. Okay, because this is the potential scenario. Okay. Is everything clear for you? Do you have any questions about this grammar course? Najira, Teddy Bear, and Smiley Face? If all is well, I'll move on, okay? I'll move on to editing. I think this one should be everybody's favorite. Singapore's first market was located at the south bank of the Singapore River. The simple timber and attap building that rested on timber foundations were not sturdy enough to face the elements. What do you think? How should we edit? How about the rest, Najira and double smiley face? Okay. Answer is was. Okay. Because there's only one building. It should not be were. It should be was. Yes, Nazira, that's correct. Okay, so this one should be the hint to get 39. Was not sturdy enough to face the elements. When the governments acquired the land in 1823, what do you think? Something a bit wrong. Okay. Nazira thing is a spelling error. How about the rest? Okay, so the majority thing is spelling error. So correct. Okay, acquired, there's a C. Hi, 𝗔𝗏. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, let's do it together. Teacher JJ is very open to any answers, okay? So feel free to just input in the comment. Okay, architect George Coleman conceptualized an octagonal building with ornamental columns at the entrance. What do you think? 41. Ornamental. Is it spelling error or is it grammar? Ornamental. Okay, majority think it's spelling error. How about 𝗔恨? Are you here? 𝗔恨? Ornamental. Okay, yeah. It's a spelling error. Yes, correct. It's a spelling error, 𝗔恨. So good job to all of you. This market opened in 1838 and stood for 1879. Sounds a bit off. Right? This market opened in 1838 and stood for 1879. Let's read the whole sentence, okay? This market opened in 1838 and stood blank 1879 when it had to be demolished for land reclamation. Okay, I see a lot of answers since to till. Okay, let's try, okay? This market opened in 1838 and stood since 1879 when it had to be demolished. Till. Everything is till and to. This market opened in 1838 and stood till 1879 and stood to 1879 when it had to be demolished. Actually, the best answer I would suggest would be until, okay? It's not really just till. Okay? Is it clear for everybody here? Till is usually for, how to say, like a very casual, like, like in a conversation, like if I'm talking to you as a friend, then, I will use like all the slang. So till is like there's a casual tonality to it. Until would be better. Okay, so we don't really just use the word till. Question 43, Daniel. I think it's reclamation. You think it's spelling error. Okay. Okay, I see a little bit of difference there. So is there an I or is there no I in reclamation? What do you think? Reclamation, is there an I? This one, the mistake is usually, with the, is whether or not, is there an I or is there no I? Or is it reclamation? No, no, no. It's not reclamation, okay? It's reclamation. Okay? The correct answer is RECLAM. There's no I. Okay? It's not reclamation, it's reclamation. Land reclamation. There's no I in the spelling. Okay? In 1894, engineer James McRitchie designed the new building. Adopted Coleman's original design, McRitchie retains its. What do you think? Adopted seems correct in spelling, so must be grammar, right? But what do you think is the correct form that it should be in? Adopting? Okay. Adopting? Hi Marcus, yes, correct, it's adopting. Okay, adopting Coleman's original design, McRitchie retained its essential shape but added a graceful clock tower. Okay, it's not adopted. Yes, this is so straightforward. Okay, so McRitchie retained its essential shape. Your thing is grammar, add a ed, right? Okay? This one also quite straightforward. Because this question, this whole passage is in the past. Okay, so it shouldn't be in the present form. It should be retained. Okay? Question 46. By the early 1970s, the area around 𝗪𝗪𝗓 Market had developed into a busy commercial district. Should be quite easy, right? Because of had. Yes, correct. I see majority of you got it correct also. Should be quite easy here. Okay? The past perfect form of develop is with a ed. Into a busy commercial district with sparkling. The spelling here is sparkling new skyscrapers. What do you think? Is it sparkling or is it sparkling or okay. It's not sparkling, okay? It's sparkling. There's no E in between the K and the L. In 1986, it was closed to make way for a new mass rapid transit line. 𝗪𝗪𝗓 Market was reconstructed for the last time in the late 1980s when tunneling work for the MRT was completed. What do you think? Should be quite easy here. But I think most of you will make some careless error. Okay. I keep forgetting that, when you all use iPhone to type, there's autocorrect to correct the spelling. So it's like you all have some AI help. Okay, I see many of you got the correct answer already. Usually people spell tunneling, they will spell with two L's at the back. Okay, so like I think one of the most common error for tunneling or a lot of people like to add like double L or double P at the back. So tunneling is a word that has only one L with the ing, okay? So the latest building remains true to 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗪 and 𝗪𝗏𝗪's designs, and the cast iron supports had been reinstated. What do you think? Nigeria think is have, okay? I think maybe some of you will just naturally change the had to have, right? Like you will just change to have because they already pinpointed out the error there. But if let's say if I never pinpoint the error there, I think many of you will choose to put HAD. You will use the past perfect, right? The answer is have, okay? It's present perfect. Although this whole passage is in the past tense, we use present perfect because the latest building remains true. So this whole question is talking about in the past it was like that, but until today it still remains true. Okay? So it should be present perfect because it's not in the past. Okay? Renamed 𝗪𝗪𝗧, the old market reopened in 1991 as a food court catering scrumptious local food. Is it scrumptious? Scrumptious local food to office workers and tourists. What do you think? Nazira or teddy bear? Double smiley face, what do you think? Catering scrumptious local food. Scrumptious, okay. Scrumptious should just be SCRUMP. Okay, scrum, and then the shus. TIOUS. Okay. If all is good, I'll move on to the next section. Fill in each blank with a suitable word. Okay, this is very hard, I'll admit. Kites were invented in China, where materials suitable for kite building were readily available. The silk fabric was found to be blank for making the sail of a kite. What do you think? The silk fabric was found to be blank for making the sail of a kite. The silk fabric was found to be suitable for making the sail of a kite. Is it suitable? Okay, so for this, right, if I follow the answer scheme, the best answer should be the silk fabric was found to be best for making the sails of a kite. Okay, and my explanation for this is going to be because in the previous sentence they talk about materials, right? It's not just one material. They were talking about there are many materials that are suitable for kite building. Okay, there are many materials suitable for kite building. Okay, so the next sentence they talk about the silk fabric. They are directing the attention to silk fabric. Okay, they are trying to like narrow it down. So the answer should be best. Okay, for making the sail of a kite, it is blank, a lightweight material and an aesthetically pleasing one. Double smiley face thing is both. How about Teddy Bear or Nazira? Are you still here? Okay, answer should just be both, okay? It is both a lightweight material and an aesthetically pleasing one. Okay? For 53, the blank known Chinese kites were flat and often rectangular. The blank known Chinese kite. Hi, Alisa. Hi, Lisa. Were you also here in last week live session on Thursday? Commonly. The commonly known. Hi, welcome, Lisa. I'm teacher JJ, if you remember me. Okay, so I see you all choose popularly and commonly known. Let's see, okay. The commonly known Chinese kites were flat and often rectangular. The previously known Chinese kites. It's definitely not previously, right? Because this is just talking about something that is like a historical fact. So it's not really previously. Right? The widely known Chinese kites. Okay, so there are multiple answers that I can accept, okay? It can be the first known Chinese kites were flat and often rectangular. Okay? Or it can also be the commonly. Okay, it's definitely not popularly known because we don't know for a fact that it's popular. Okay. And it's definitely not famously as well. Okay, popular and famous, they are both out. So it's either the first known Chinese kites were flat and often rectangular, or the commonly known Chinese kites were flat and often rectangular. These two words are the more like, there's a neutral tone to it. It's not so like, we are not assuming, you know, the Chinese kites are popular and famous. Okay? Kites fitted with whistles can even make musical blank. Kite fitted with whistles. They can make musical what? What do you think? Instruments. Kites fitted with whistles can even make musical instruments. Don't think, not so correct, right? But musical notes, you're somewhat there. Yeah, you're close to the correct answer already. Tunes. Can make musical tunes. Let me think. Tunes, I'll accept the answer. But there's a much simpler answer. I think is, what do you think? If I accept tunes, musical tunes, right? Because kites fitted with whistles can even make musical tunes. Hi Poporo. Sounds, yes. Oh my god, yes. Yes, sounds. Okay, that's the best. That's the easiest one already. Okay, but tunes also accepted. Kites fitted with whistle can make musical sounds. Okay? From China, kites were introduced to other blank in Asia. This one I know. Maybe a lot of you will choose parts. Oh, okay, there's one person that chose parts. No, more people choosing parts. The answer should not be parts, okay? They already told you that it's in Asia, right? So the best answer that you can give is countries. Okay, kites were introduced to other parts of Asia. Correct. Okay? So it should be countries in Asia, okay? In India, the kite further blank into the fighter kite. So previously, kites were a musical instrument, was aesthetically pleasing ones, you know. Then now in India, the kite further blank into the fighter kite, known as the patang. What do you think? Evolved? Developed? Developed? Okay, both are okay, okay? I think both are okay. Evolved and developed, both are okay. Further developed into the fighter kite, or further evolved into the fighter kite. Okay, both have the same meaning. It's trying to say that it's a better version than the past, you know, like probably somebody go and fine-tune this kite into something better. Okay. In Polynesia, kites made from cloth and wood were used in religious blank to send prayers to the god. Practices. How about the rest? What do you think? You're really fast, Alisa. I remember you always give your answer very fast. Were used in religious settings. In Polynesia, kites made from cloth and wood were used in religious settings. Not quite right. Not quite right, okay? Settings is not quite right. Were used in religious ceremonies. Ceremonies, I don't know if I can accept their answers, okay? But someone has given like the correct answer, okay? It's Alyssa, okay? It's practices. Okay? Settings is like talking about, you know, in like a certain location. You know, like, for example, kites made from cloth and wood were used in religious settings. So you're like limiting this use of kite only in areas of warships, you know. But then like perhaps in this question itself, it's just trying to say that, you know, these kites were used in like practices, can be done anywhere. Okay. Ceremonies, I don't know if I can accept the answer, because ceremonies, from what I can think about, is ceremonies only for like formal events, you know, but practices is like include both like, you know, your own practice at home or like yeah. Okay. If you all have any questions, feel free to just leave it in the comment section, okay? I will read it. Let's move on. Kites were brought blank by sailors from Europe and the Western world to their home countries in the 16th and 17th centuries. What do you think? Let me give a hint, okay? This is the hint here. It should lead to the answer. The pin comment blocked the view. Oh, is it blocking? How about if I move up here a bit? Is it better? Can you all see? Kites were brought. I see there, I see back. Answer should be back. Okay? Because sailors from Europe and the Western world to their home countries, the only logical answer would be brought back, right? It's not brought there by sailors. Because the sailors are returning back to their home countries, right? So they are bringing the kite back as well. Okay? Although they were initially blank as mere curiosity, by the 18th and 19th centuries, what do you think? Although they were initially... What do you think? Do you have any difficulties with this question? For me, I think the difficulty comes when you're trying to find the correct word because of the word curiosities, right? Like, yeah, like I think in your head, many of you will think curiosity means something like curious, you know, like, huh? Curious is a feeling, right? Hi in, regarded, you think it's regarded? Okay, let me explain first, okay? So, curiosity, many of you will think it's just curious, it's a feeling, no. It's not really like a noun, you know? But then curiosities, right, if you all go and check the dictionary, right, curiosity can mean curiosity has another definition, okay? The other definition of curiosity means an unusual or interesting object, okay? Take note of this, okay? Curiosity can mean interesting objects. Okay, so although they were initially in gift regarded, okay, at least I think it's seen. Although they were initially seen as, the better word here would be regarded. Okay? Although they were initially known as, seen is definitely out. Known maybe accepted, but I think the best answer here is regarded. Okay, perceive, yes. Perceive is also okay, 𝗖𝗎𝗧, correct. Okay. Sure, what's your PSLE experience before? What do you mean by that, Wayne? By the 18th and 19th centuries, kites were being blank as vehicles for scientific research. What do you think? I think this is very straightforward, right? Kites were being what? Used, yes. Should be very straightforward. Okay? For example, the kite played an instrumental blank in the research of the Wright brothers. What do you think? Role part. Role part. Okay, okay. Yes, correct. Okay, instrumental role or instrumental part in the research. Okay, very straightforward. Hi, Alina. Welcome to the stream. Over the next 70 blank, many new kites designs were created. Okay, so the question was like what, from late 1800s, right? And then now suddenly talking about 1860 to 1910. So years. Okay, the duration should be years. Very simple. Okay, let's move on. These blank: the flexible kite, the sled kite, and the parafoil kite. Yes, correct. Okay, years is correct, guys. Over the next 70 years, many new kites designs were created. These blank: the flexible kite, the sled kite, and the parafoil kite. Include. Yes, everything is include. Okay. Include is correct. Yes, it's all accepted. Okay. Even if you all use the word, if you use the word are, okay, these are the flexible kite. You know, all these are accepted. Okay. So let's move on. In blank, the period from 1860 to about 1910 became the golden age of kiting. What do you think? In what the period from 1860 to 1910 became the golden age of kiting? Is it an addition? Is it conclusion? Is it in contrast? Is there a contrast here? Let's read the whole statement again, okay? Over the next 70 years, many new kite designs were created. These include the flexible kite, the sled kite, and the parafoil kite. In blank, the period from 1860 to about 1910 became the golden age of kiting. So I don't think it's a conclusion here, right? In particular, not quite right either, right? In addition also is not really quite right. Okay, but okay, maybe everybody's having a little bit difficulty. The word is in fact. Because they're trying to like, give additional information and like trying to like how to say, like put you guys in awe, try to like amaze you all with this information. So it's not really a conclusion, right? They just started to describe about what happened over the next 70 years, right? So it's not a conclusion yet, right? And there's no contrast either. Okay, so it's in fact the period from 1860 to about 1910 became the golden age of kiting. Okay, kites were even employed in the field of meteorology, aeronautics, and photography. The development of the airplane, however, diminished people's blank in kites. What do you think? After the aeroplane is developed, it diminished the people's what? Diminish means decrease, okay? Decrease or lower. People believe. Do you think it's belief, Alisa? Belief is more for like superstition or like something that they believe in, right? Interest, usage. Alex, it's not really usage, okay? Diminish it's not really used for the word usage, okay? The correct word should be interest. Okay? It's not belief either, okay, Alisa? This is not something about the belief of anything, okay? People don't have to believe in kites. Diminish people's hobby. No, it's not really hobby, okay? Hobby cannot be diminished. Diminish means decrease or lower. So it should be interest. Okay? Okay, let's move on to the last segment, okay? Usually how I do S&T, I think it's best that you all input your answer in the comment, right? And then I will read one by one and tell you if it's correct. Okay, so let's try question 66, okay? Judging from the first impression of this question, it seems like we have to remove the quotation marks. So how can we do it? What do we have to change? Let me give some help, okay? Hi Hyunjin, welcome back. Popo, you might want to check your answer, okay? And also for wait, there was someone who gave me the wrong answer. Go to the pub. Alisa, you might want to check your answer as well. To score correct, the next day not allowed in PSLE now. Okay. Okay, so if there's no more input, the correct answer should be Mrs. Lee told Anne that she was not to go to the park after school because she had a test the following day. Okay? So check your answer should be this way. Okay, we had to change you to she, change have to had, and change tomorrow to the following day. Lisa, I see you use the word as. I think you don't have to use that, okay? You just use the word because. Don't change the word if it's not needed to, okay? Alina, what does your school teaches you? Not sure if different school teach different way of following because last week there was a student who told me say the school only accepted the next day. Then there's another person who tell me the school accept the following day. So not sure what your school teaches you, but just follow your school, okay? Okay, I see some of you. His modest sudden appearance at a sports meet surprised him. Okay, so far so good. Don't see any major error. I'll wait for another 30 seconds, okay, if anyone want to try this question. Question 67. He was surprised that his mother appeared suddenly at the sports meet. So his mother's what? His mother's appearance, right? His mother's sudden appearance. Okay, if there's no further input, the answer is his mother's sudden appearance at the sports meet surprised him. Okay. How about question 68? Mr. Tan explained the concept thoroughly. I understand it now. So, something, something, something because of something, something, something. Andre, I see your answer as well, Andre. Thanks for your input. I see some of you added the of it at the back. It's not necessary, okay? Okay. Yep, okay. I think almost all of you got it correct. Okay, so answer should be I understand the concept now because of Mr. Tan's thorough explanation. Okay, let's move on. 69. It can be very stressful to work all day without taking a break. Come, who's the fastest now? Oh, teddy bear, okay. Working all day without taking a break can be very stressful. Okay. Working all day, yes. Similarities, okay, yes. Not similar one. Working all day without taking a break. Without taking a break, Poporo. You miss out a break there. Can be very stressful. Okay, so should be quite simple as well. Working all day without. Alina, correct as well. Very stressful. Okay. Last question, and then I will end the live. The sales girls assisted me. I was able to get a copy of the book that was out of print with blank. This one a bit hard, yeah? Oh, I'll be pretty amazed whoever can get it right. With the sales girls' assistance, I was able to get a copy of the book that was out of print. Teddy bear, you're very fast again. I see two different variations, okay? Some people use with the sales girls apostrophe as assistants. Then I saw Andre as well with the assistants of the sales girls. So both are okay, okay? Okay, yes. So both are accepted, okay? With the sales girls assistants or with the assistants of the sales girls, both are okay, okay? So the tricky part is just trying to fit in this into here, okay? But both variations are okay for me. Okay, then at the end, it's just copying the I was able to get a copy of the book that was out of print. Okay. Any more questions? Do you all have any more questions before I stop the live? Once again, I'm so thankful, okay, for everybody's active participation. Some of you even stayed since I started this live. I'm so thankful for that. Okay. But yeah, if there are no further questions, right? Once again, this is Writers at Work. Thank you to everybody that joined the live stream, and thanks for your active participation. Okay, see you all next week again. Bye, double smiley face. Bye, Alina. Bye, teddy bear.